7, Aqua 8s, classics, one of my favorite.
Aqua 8s go crazy. You know, I dropped the Flints today, man. Flint 13s, or 12s, these 13s.
13,
yeah, man. Cut that out. I know my J's now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Today we are here with another episode of The Dental Den with your boy Keith Smiles and my brother.
Lit Dennis.
And today we have a special guest, man. We know him as the General, but I think we're going to give him an opportunity to tell him a little bit about yourself.
All right, what's good, y'all? Student Dr. Maurice Thompson, Student Dr. Mo. They call me the General. From Cleveland, Ohio.
OH, man.
Oh yeah, you already know. But yeah, from Cleveland, Ohio. Graduated from Cleveland State University with a bachelor's in health sciences. I served in the National Guard for Ohio Army National Guard for 6 years. And yeah, now I'm in Meharry with my boys.
Yeah.
So tell us like a little bit about your journey like here to dental school, like like what got you here, what even got you into dentistry?
So yeah, my journey to dentistry started my junior year of high school. Shout out to dentist with this project, a career exploration project. And then after that, I met a mentor, my orthodontist. I shout out him, another black male. Loved everything he was doing. He told me everything about dentistry and just being a black man in the healthcare field. Blew my mind away. So that sparked it. And I did a lot of shadowing and all that stuff. Also did a summer enrichment program with Detroit Mercy where they get exposed to a lot of things and help taking the DAT and all that stuff. And yeah, and then I got accepted to Meharry.
Man, no, that's big right there. Obviously, you kind of hit on like representation in the dental community, you know what I'm saying, or in the dental field in general. You know, there aren't too many black males, especially just black people in the dental field. So it's like, you know, that experience for you obviously was pretty big. How do you see yourself being an impact as one of those like people who is a part of the representation in the dental field?
Oh yeah, that's big. Like you said, that was the thing that got me. So I'm a firm believer representation is everything. I have nephews and nieces who look up to me, and just even people in the community. You know what I mean? I want to be able to show people it's more than just becoming a basketball player, a rapper.
Amen.
All that stuff. I preach that wholeheartedly because you don't know what you don't know. So unless you see somebody in that space, you don't even know you can do that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm big on that.
Okay, so you say you're an Ohio native and you spent some time in the National Guard. How does those traits from you being in the National Guard transition to help you in dental school?
I think the biggest thing is probably discipline, because as I learned here, if you don't have discipline in dental school, you're gonna be cooked. To keep it simple. So I think that's structure, and me being a routine person because of this military and how they influence that within us. I'm very routine. I'm very disciplined, and I stick to a tight schedule when it comes to studying and finding time for leisure. So I think that played a big role.
This is, dentistry. First and foremost, there's not a lot of males. And second, there's not a lot of males that have a military background. So like, how did you even get into that role of being in the National Guard versus like now you're in dentistry? Like, did you want to like go as far as like the military aspect first, or was it like this is just all part of the plan?
So I had an influence in my family through military. Like my stepfather, he's in the Navy. He always encouraged me to go to the military. But I know I didn't want to do full-time military. So I figured out that the National Guard, they pay full tuition, and I can also attend school at the same time. So I joined that my senior year of high school. And essentially, so with the National Guard, you do 1 weekend every month, and then 2 weeks in the summer for your annual training. But the annual training could be longer, depending on what the situation is. So, yeah, that was my motivation. I didn't want to have to pay for college or worry about my parents having to pay for college. And it was also to get good exposure to a lot of things, because the military exposed me to a lot, taught me a lot of things, been a lot of places, met a lot of people, and I think it helped mold kind of the structure or just like the leadership type traits that I have now. So that kind of influenced me.
Okay. Do you feel like being like in the military or like some type of organization involved with that has an effect on your relationship as far as like dating?
For me personally, well, yeah, honestly, yeah, it does. So the fact that I was home for the majority of the time, you know, did 1 weekend or 2 weeks in the summer or a month in the summer, depending on the training schedule. So being away at times, it's not a lot of long distance, but when I've been gone for 2-3 weeks at a time, it can cause possible challenges, but not as much as it would if I was active duty and I was going somewhere.
Yeah.
But definitely being gone from your partner for a month or, you know, 2-3 weeks at a time, yeah, it can be hard, but you know, you gotta make sure y'all talk and communicate and, you know, have that line of communication just to make sure that y'all where I need to be. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
so
know.
y'all heard that, ladies. We understand communication is key. We get that. We get that. You know? I myself really didn't know like that a lot of people come into dentistry and, you know, even just from likes of hearing things from like our professor like Dr. Ma, like a lot of people come into dental school and then go and practice dentistry in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that for yourself, or do you feel like you want to go general practice maybe back in Ohio or wherever? Or do you see yourself serving in some capacity in the military once you graduate from dental school?
Yeah, I do. So they have the Army they have the HPSP scholarship, and that's the Army, Navy, or Air Force. And I do see myself doing that. I'm in the process of applying now. So, you know, wish me luck. Maybe next episode we announce that I got accepted or something.
Yeah,
But I definitely see myself doing that. You know, it's 100% tuition. They see you a monthly stipend. And it's a lot of growth in the career of dentistry within the military. It's not my long-term goal. Not long-term.
Okay. See, we ain't even got into the dental gyms yet. And are y'all hearing this? Like, to anybody out there who is considering the military, man, they got scholarships that will literally pay for dental school. And then when you get done, they gonna pay you.
And pay you while you in dental school.
Come on, man. Y'all
Yeah.
y'all better listen to this. For real.
What are some things that you like to do outside of dental school?
Me personally, I like to, number one, fishing. I love to fish. Nashville has some nice fishing areas, a lot of nature pathways, you know, hiking and stuff. I enjoy playing the game, Warzone. Y'all can catch me on there.
Go tell me, yo.
Yeah, Mo_Joe11.
We gotta tag that in the video.
Yeah, tag that in the video. But yeah, I like to play the game. I like to go fishing, watch movies, and just hang out with my classmates. You know, one thing I did notice when I initially started is I was burning myself out, and I had to figure out. I'm like, okay, I gotta get out, kick it with my classmates, these two guys, whoever, just whatever we doing, just to get out, take my mind away from dental school because it can be a lot. You need breaks. You need breaks for
I
sure.
agree.
Man, and I don't know if y'all remember that last episode. I threw a little name out there, but it's funny because she here right
We got the
now.
opposite here.
She here right now, man. I hope she heard that.
Shiraz, can we get an introduction to the camera? A cameo.
Hi, I'm Shiraz. I'll make it onto the next episode, hopefully.
Man, so we spoke on fishing and everything, and myself and Mo have definitely got out and fished before. I actually like to fishing myself. I may not be as good of an angler as my boy right here, but man, it sucked that one time man. We was out there for a minute and they just was not biting, man.
That day was not bad.
Man, Christian was with us too,
Yeah.
man. We was right around the corner, and it's like, them fish just got so smart. They was like, boy, I ain't tricking us today. For real, it was crazy. Like, we didn't get not one nibble.
It's a slow day, man.
Slow day.
It's called fishing, not catching.
Yeah,
Remember that. It's
fishing.
called fishing, not catching.
And I mean, that teaches you patience and fishing. It's a lot more to fishing than people think. Just throwing that reel out there, like it's a real skill. It's a skill.
Definitely.
I know on top of fishing, man. Being from Ohio, we got some hoopers up there. You know, I personally think Ohio is one of the best states when it comes to hoops. I may be biased, because I'm also from Ohio, as I know too. But tell us a little bit about like the hoops, because I know you got a little game to you, bro.
Oh yeah, we get the hooping in down here, man. I played in high school, nothing serious. I didn't play college or anything, but yeah, down here we play we definitely get together Saturdays. Play
Can we
basketball.
touch on the M1 D1 basketball game?
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's
How we killed
important.
them
That's
boys.
important.
Oh yeah.
Crush them boys too.
That was a real fun game. It was another time where we all got together, it was a big event. It was like a throwback to a high school playoff
Nice.
game, I'm not gonna lie. But we killed them boys though.
Yeah, man, if y'all want to see the content on that, it's somewhere floating around on Instagram. You probably can find it on Student Dr. Rose's page or it's somewhere. But what we're speaking on right now, man, it is video evidence. We are not capping y'all. Like this, we crushed them boys. We had cheerleaders. It was lit. It was lit.
Mm-hmm.
Another reason why you should come to Meharry.
Oh yeah.
Be lit.
Lit.
It's lit dentistry.
Yeah.
So I know we all from different areas. You know, I'm from Texas. Y'all both from Ohio. How do y'all feel about the food out here in Tennessee? Can we get a take on the food, please?
I mean, he's asking this because this man does not like the food out here. But personally, like, it could maybe be a little. Also, I went to Grambling, so I lived in New Orleans for a couple years, so I know what true seasoning is. And I would say things out here could be a little bit more flavorful. But like, bro, the food options out here is cool, Christian. Like, they got some decent stuff, right?
Nah.
No.
Well, it's just I don't know. I think it's because I only lived in Texas my whole life, so it's like when I came out here, I had that expectation about just like, dang.
I mean, what you think, Mo?
It's decent. I say it's decent. I'm still trying to figure out like the culture spots. Like I love me some black people food. I'm still trying to explore that.
They call it urban out here.
Urban food. Urban food. I call it hood food. I'm trying to find where they barely passing the health inspection.
No, that's your spot.
If the door don't squeak, I don't want it, man. Like,
feel me?
the door gotta be squeaking and the seats gotta be
ceiling
tore.
panels gotta be a little misarranged and stuff. Like, it's gotta be one of those spots. But just off of that, like, what has been your favorite spot you tried so far since you've been here?
My favorite spot.
Cause we like to eat as a class a lot.
That's a great one. Okay, this probably gonna sound sad. I don't have a favorite yet. I need to get out and explore a little bit more. So I don't have a favorite yet.
That's fair. I mean, still decent.
What about y'all?
My favorite is definitely Bite a Bit. If you love Thai food, Bite a Bit.
Yeah, I may have to second. I got a lot of favorites, but I will second that. Bite a Bit is fine. And shout out to Christian and student Dr. Raven Foster for putting me on to that spot.
Every episode, we like to leave the pre-dance and people pursuing dentistry out there with a gym. So what's the gym that you can give them? Life or dentistry?
Life or dentistry. Always find the positive in any situation. I had to learn that a lot of times, actually. Even with my first try at taking the DAT and getting into dental school, it didn't go the way I planned. But I had to find a positive in it, and the positive was it just wasn't my time yet. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Because that year I took off before I came into dental school. I gained 3 more letters of recommendation. I gained over 100 more shadowing hours, and I added a summer enrichment program to my resume. So, just stay positive and find the positive in any situation.
That's key. That's key. Super key, Jim.
Wrap it up.
Well, shoot, we appreciate you for coming on today, Dr. Mo, man, student Dr. Mo, however you want to put it. This man, Dr. Mo, the general. But it's always a pleasure, man. We appreciate you for stopping
Appreciate
through today,
y'all
man.
having me, man. Appreciate that. Love.
As you know, normally we like to end with a fit check, but since we scrub daddies today, we're gonna do a shoe check.
Y'all people scrub daddies today.
Okay, I just went classic Jordan 5 today, powder blues, I think that's what they call it. Something like.
All right, and I came 2007 Aqua 8s, classics, one of my favorite.
It's been crazy. I dropped the Flints today, man. Flint 13s or 12s. These 13s.
13.
Yeah, man. Cut that out. I know my J's. Today, man, I dropped the Flint 13s, man. These things out the box for real. I could really lick the bottom of them how it's clean easy. But we ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Drop the Flints for him today. Just something slight to match the scrubs. Don't wear your shoes on Broadway either, bro. Don't do that.
Learn that the hard way.
Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe. We on Instagram at thedental.den. We're on YouTube, man. We getting them TikToks up and running.
Right.
Key Smile's gonna be on TikTok soon. Wait for me. And yeah, man. Only thing we ain't got is Facebook, but
On the way, it's on the way.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, man. Just spread the word, man. We here, Dental Day.
Because you might be a guest on here next episode. Amen.
Who knows?
Bye.